It was in the late afternoon, many years ago, when my grandfather and his brother were riding back from town. When they were just a few miles from the farm, they noticed another rider a little way in front of them. Since it was dusk, they could not make out who it was. All they could tell was that the person was dressed in white and was riding a white horse. They knew all the people who lived around them and all their stock, but they did not recognize the horse or the rider. Since it was getting dark, they decided to ride up and see if they could be of any assistance to the stranger. As they drew nearer, they recognized the rider to be a lady. This seemed very strange to them, since a woman riding the backwoods at that time of night was not a common thing. As they approached the young woman, my great-uncle called out to her. This seemed to frighten her horse, because it began to gallop after he called. It looked as if the rider couldn't control the horse, so my grandfather and his brother galloped after her. They followed the woman over fields and onto a seldom-used road. A little way up that road they saw a buggy overturned in front of them. The lady in white rode right past the buggy, not even slowing down to see if she could offer any assistance. She then turned off and rode into the woods. When my grandfather and his brother reached the buggy, they saw it was their mother's. It was now a wreck. It looked as if it had turned over several times and it had landed against some rocks. They could not see their mother anywhere around. All of a sudden, the lady in white rode out from the woods a few yards down the road. My grandfather ran over to where she had been and found his mother lying there, unconscious but alive. When they got her home and she was feeling better, she explained that she had been out visiting and decided to take a shortcut home. Something had frightened her horse, and he began to run. Then a wheel hit a hole and the buggy overturned. That was the last thing she remembered. She asked what made the boys take this out-of-the-way road, and they explained that they had seen and followed the lady in white. They told her how they had found the buggy, but at first couldn't see its driver. Then they explained how the lady in white led them to the spot where she had been thrown out. They never found any further sign of the lady in white or heard anything more about her. But they believed if it had not been for this mystery woman, they might never have gotten their mother back alive.